Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to undecorate and decorate the primary bedroom for spring/Easter. And so it needs some change. So if you're here for that, grab you a glass of sweet tea, a glass of Diet Coke, or a cup of coffee. Sit down here in the chair over here in the corner. I'll talk with you while I do my decorating. So let's go. The first place I'm going to start is over here on the window. I have these hooks or curtain rod holders, and I need to open up this part of it because my ultimate plan is to put a piece of wood across the top and put a shelf up there so that I can put decorative items up there. So I've climbed up on my stool because of course I'm short, and I'm just opening them up with a pair of vice grips. And then I'll slide and make sure that my pole is going to fit. And then I will do the same thing to the other side. And then I will get the new curtains hung up. Well, they're not new. I shopped my house and moved curtains from one room to this room. So we're going to get this done and then we'll move on to something else. And you may not know this, but these are actually plant hooks for your porch. You hang them out on the porch, then you hang your potted plants from them. But I'm using them for curtain rod holders. Okay, so now that I have the hooks opened up to where I need them to be, now I'm going to slide my curtains onto my rod when I figure out how to make these rods work. You guys, I was struggling with these curtains. I couldn't figure out how to get the rods in there correctly and then to make sure that they weren't too long. And I'm telling you, at one point I think I actually got caught up in the curtains and tripped on them. But I ended up having to take the curtain rod out to my husband's shop and cut off about, I think, 6 to 8 inches off the end of it to make it actually work. But I'm going to tell you what, I was getting frustrated here. But I eventually figured it out. Figured it out. You just have to be persistent. You have to be persistent. And if you have ever watched any of my previous decorating videos, you know that I'm going to be moving furniture around. And as you can see, I've already moved the bed around, moved it away from the window so that I can open up the window and get some of this spring air in. And I'm also going to be moving this table over. I just love the idea of a lamp in front of the window. And I can turn this one off and on with my Alexa because I have a smart plug. My curtains kind of frame my table. But I have enough room behind it. And when I get ready to close my curtains, cozy. Alexa, turn the lamp on. Why not? So now we're going to move over to my dresser. I'm going to be adding this candle lamp thing here that I got from Walmart so that I can have the scent of a candle, but I don't actually have to have the flame of a candle. And I just think it's so pretty, and I think it's very cottage farmhouse. And then I'm going to add my jewelry box here because it makes it a little more accessible. And I have actually moved my television that was sitting on this dresser up to the shelf above the dresser. And then this is one of my thrifting finds, this little ironstone pitcher here with the tulips that I got in my Decor's Still It box. And this is the first place that this pitcher goes. But if you know me, it's probably not going to stay here. But we're going to add in some decor and get the bed made, and then we'll get this bedroom all finished up. Now I'm going to move over to above my bed. I'm going to put this decor piece that I actually pulled out of the primary bathroom, and I'm going to put it on the wall up here above my bed because the arched piece that I had hanging up there is actually too long for this area above my bed, and this just adds a little bit of decor. Yes, I know it's the same color as my wall, but it'll do for now. I'm actually looking into getting a bed frame, like an old metal type bed frame that will be a little easier for me to move around because this wood bed is extremely heavy. I think I may run by Hobby Lobby this weekend and see if I can't find some type of black or brown fabric to maybe hot glue on the back of that to add a little bit of dimension. I think that might look a little better. What do you think? Drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Now we're going to move on to this bed and get it made and looking better. I just washed my sheets yesterday, so I'm not going to pull them off and wash them. And I don't know if you have seen the trend or if you've noticed the trend yet in my bedroom. I'm slowly but surely adding different shades of blue to kind of add a different dimension to my bedroom decor. So that's my trend. I'm really liking the blues because it kind of gives it a cottagey farmhouse look, and I'm really kind of shifting into that direction. And as you can see, I have pulled out one of my thrifting items from a couple of years ago because it is starting to get warm here in Arkansas, and that comforter that I had was just way too hot for me because I get very hot when I sleep. So we're going to switch over to this bedspread, and I still love this bedspread.
Oh, one thing that it's plain to see, best thing in this life's for free, and that's so true now. And there I was with my world falling apart, hoping just to get by, without knowing it. I played it by heart, and now I sing. I'm with you.
I have these new pillow covers here that I just love. I got them off of Amazon, and I think it adds a different shade of blue to my pillows. You'll see me talking. My husband came in and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm putting new pillow covers on the pillows." So he was in the living room watching TV, and I just was talking to him for a little bit. But I love these pillowcases. They're really easy to use, and it adds that new dimension. And yes, I am using my fall pillows. No sense in having to store them when I can just cover them up with a new pillow cover and add that pop of color to my bed. My husband's in there listening to the weather because they just put us under a tornado watch for the second time this month. Actually, I think it's the third time this month. And then we're supposed to have weather again Wednesday. So. But it's that time of year. Can't find the zipper on this one. There it is. I got these off of Amazon, by the way. I think it'll go with, well, it's a little bit different shade, but that'll be up there. This will be down here. I think it'll be okay because this is going to be over here on my bench. This adds a little color to the bedroom. And yes, I'm just using my fall pillows, not buying more. And that way, I don't have to store them. That's so pretty. Now I found a new home for that ironstone picture. I just think it's just perfect over here in front of the window with those beautiful tulips that I got from Decor Steals. And then here's my little thrifted sewing box that I just absolutely love. I think these items just give this bedroom the perfect cottage farmhouse vibe, and I'm starting to really love minimal decor. And then over here we're going to put that throw, and this bench was at the foot of my bed when it was turned the other way, but there's really not room for it there now, so it will sit over here in this area. And I really wish I could find my things that go on there. I've got them packed away somewhere, and I have a spring one, and then I have a Christmas one. I've just got to find it. And then over here on my side table, I'm going to put this little lamp that I made that lampshade using that doily. And then I'm going to add just a few bunnies to this to give it that Easter touch, and it will be perfect.
Oh, we're cruising down to Mexico. I'm turning up the radio, 'cause I'm with you now. You and me, we know that love is in the air, like the wind blowing through your hair. Oh, I'm with you now. I was waiting for the summer to end, thinking about the good times that we had.
Now the bedroom is clean and refreshed and reset for the spring season. I just love the way it looks. It's very cottagey, farmhousey, I think, and I just think it looks very comfortable and very relaxing, and I just think it's so cute. Thank you so much for watching my video today, and I hope maybe it has inspired you to decorate your home for spring. And it just takes just the slightest touches to give your room a completely different look. And remember, you can shop from your home.
When I'm with you now, through the autumn and the winter snow, keep telling all the friends we know